Look at all this chocolate. Looks delicious, right? This is 15 ounces of milk chocolate that I am going to make into an amazing custard that's going to get layered with graham crackers and sliced bananas in the most delicious, simplest dessert that you're going to make all week. So it's 15 ounces, like I said. You want to chop it relatively fine. I like to use an offset serrated to do that. Now, a lot of people who watch my show can't get graham crackers because they live in countries that don't have graham crackers, and I would suggest any kind of sort of sweet wheat cookie, like a wheat biscuit of some kind, would be good. Pretty much anything that you like that tastes good with banana and chocolate. It has to be fine enough that when you pour your hot custard over when you cook it, that it melts. You don't want lumps of chocolate in there, do you? Put it into a bowl. Now over here, I have some cream. It's 3 cups of heavy cream. I'm going to temper that into 5 egg yolks with a pinch of salt. Whisk your egg yolks and then gradually add your hot heavy cream to the egg yolk mixture. You don't want to add it too quickly or it will cook the eggs and make little pebbles of egg in there, which is not nice. So gradually whisk in your hot milk. And then as the temperature of the eggs come up, you can add more of your hot milk. You don't have to add all of it in there because you're going to put it back into the pot, but I already did, so it's fine. Just put it back into the pot, and you want to cook this over low heat, stirring pretty frequently to constantly until it's thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. That'll take maybe 8 minutes. If you're not careful with this one in particular, you will find that the eggs will curdle, and that's because there's no sugar in this mixture, and sugar actually protects eggs from curdling. So you have to be super careful with this one that that doesn't happen, and you just get the eggs to the point where they are coating, which actually is happening quite quickly. So once it does that, then you can pour it through a sieve over your chocolate. Now what you want is to remove any, there are going to be some bits, there may be some bits, I guess is what I'm saying, which is why you're using a sieve to pour it over your chocolate. I mean, even I consider myself an expert and I have pieces of egg, and that's what the sieve is for, to make sure that those do not go into your custard. And then just stir to melt the chocolate and combine the custard mixture with the melted chocolate. And this is making a really rich, I'm calling it a custard, like a pudding. It's a custard pudding because it has egg yolks in it, I guess. I needlessly worried about chopping the chocolate finer because I wasn't really thinking about the fact that milk chocolate is so soft that it'll melt almost immediately anyway. Okay. This just has to set, so you're going to put it into the refrigerator. It takes about 3 hours to get firm. Truth be told, I just want to take this spoon and eat all of that pudding right now. But instead, I'm going to have patience and I'm going to layer it. I have 4 bananas, a bunch of graham crackers, and a loaf pan. So this is lined with plastic. It's an 8.5 by 4.5 inch loaf pan. Line it with plastic, leaving an overhang on all the sides because you're going to layer your terrine in here, wrap it up, and get it into the refrigerator overnight. The bananas I'm going to slice. I'm not sure that it's necessary that you do it this way, that they're lengthwise, but that's how I'm going to slice them. It doesn't really matter exactly how they're sliced. I feel like I'm switching my method every banana. All right. Whew. That was rough. Okay. What you want to do is start your layering. So you're going to put about a cup of your pudding inside this pan. Spread it out to cover the entire bottom of your pan. Then you're going to top with a layer of graham crackers. The graham crackers should be trimmed to fit in the pan. And because it gets wider as it gets to the top, you'll find that you need to trim them to different sizes, but you'll need about 4 per layer. So layer those in. What happens here is that as you layer it, and then once you refrigerate it, the moisture from the pudding softens the graham crackers and makes it into your cake layer. So add another 1/2 cup of pudding. Then a layer of banana, another 1/2 cup of chocolate on top of that. So each layer gets about a cup of the pudding in it. You just sandwich your bananas between it. You want pudding touching every layer of graham cracker because that's what's going to soften the graham crackers. Before I was saying all I really wanted to do was eat a piece of chocolate. Now all I really want to do is lick my fingers. So use up all of your chocolate in this layer. If there's a little bit more than another full cup, go for it. Okay. Last layer. The last layer of graham crackers, it's still trimmed. Gotta be very exacting. You can actually just like break them. It doesn't have to be as perfect as we do here, but you know, wrap it up in plastic, just over the edges. This keeps it fresher tasting in the fridge. You don't get any odd fridge flavors. And then just let it sit in there overnight, and it'll be ready to serve. 24 hours later. Dun, da, da, da. Unwrap it. You're going to want to put this on a platter. I mean, you could also just scoop it out if you wanted to, but it's not as nice of a presentation. So what we normally do is this platter that's the right size, flip it over, lift, and then just remove the plastic. It's like a custardy delight, you guys. I feel like maybe I cheated a little and took it out a little early, so make sure you give it the full 24 hours. So it has plenty of time to set. But look, I'm gonna save everything. It's heavenly. Oh my God. Oh wait, whipped cream. You could put some whipped cream on this. Make it even better. Because what's not made better with a little bit of whipped cream? And there you have it. It's amazingly delicious and so easy. I think you're gonna love it.